This is the video number 3 of summarizing my book, The Next Level Observer Effect. The book is available on Amazon and various marketplaces worldwide. In the last video, we talked about the symmetry and non-symmetry trending creation and why it is important to know it. So in today's video, we're going to discuss more about the non-symmetry and symmetry trending creation, because it is something which we are going to need a lot even in the upcoming videos, and it helps us see things in their clearest form. So understanding how the non-symmetry and symmetry tending creations work is really very important, because we are very much familiarized with the symmetry tending creations around us. Psychologically, we don't accept the non-symmetry tending creations. We do call it magic. We do think that it is a magic and it is not possible. How can non-symmetry tending creation be possible? It is just a magic. Well, when you talk about the quantum level, you will get to know about it. Yes, of course, we perceive it as a magic, but it is very necessary to know what the non-symmetry and symmetry tending creation is. So we talked about the Big Bang being the highest non-symmetry tending creation in the history of our universe. So it's just Big Bang is just like a magic. It's just like a magic. So Big Bang is the highest non-symmetry tending creation in the history of our universe. So understanding non-symmetry and symmetry tending creation, helps us to see the way of creation. Because let's say now we have an atheist, okay, an atheist. Now atheist asks an atheist whether what his opinion, the atheist asks the atheist opinion about whether he believes that God can exist in the parallel universe. Now let's say in parallel universe, there is a universe where everything is carried out with highest non-symmetry, something which is very opposite to our universe. So everything is just like you have to just snap your fingers and you just create it, no process, nothing. Well, this such a universe is technically not possible. We'll discuss in the upcoming videos about that, why it's not technically possible. But let's say in a hypothetical scenario we have such a universe. So as I said, psychologically we are so much familiarized with the symmetry tending creation that we don't accept the non-symmetry tending creation as a reality. We do call it magic. Now the atheist says that in the parallel universe where everything is carried out in non-symmetry, the atheist there in the parallel universe where everything is carried in highest non-symmetry will ask God to create something with highest symmetry. Something an atheist will do here, and he does totally opposite of that. So in the symmetry ending universe, in our universe, the atheist wants God to do something, to perform a magic. Just because we are psychologically very much familiarized with the symmetry in creation, we want God to do something different. Similarly, in the parallel universe where everything is carried out with highest non-symmetry, the atheist there wants God to do something different. He wants to, let's say he asks God to create a mango, and God just do it like this. Okay, well, I created a mango seed. Yeah. So he let's say wants God to create a mango seed, and just God will be like, okay, take this mango seed. That's it. So God literally does that, but he now wants God to create the universe, to create the star systems. What God did here, what God actually did here. He wants the same thing God to prove there in that universe. But what we are psychology, it's just about psychology. We're so much familiarized with the symmetry tending creation. And when you talk about the symmetry, and non-symmetry, what dominates, is the non-symmetry tending creations, because the symmetry itself is an assemble of tiny non-symmetry tending creations. So let's say we have billions of ants, let's say, and those ants resemble a shape of a man. They assemble themselves in shape of man. We can't call him a man, even if it is a shape of a man. We can't call it man. We'll still know that it's just an assemble of a man. Similarly, the intelligent knows that the symmetry is nothing but an assemble of tiny non-symmetry tending creation itself. And then is when one can actually see the things in their clearest form. I mean, every single second our universe is choosing some particular value. The every fundamental constant has its value maintained. Every single second the non-symmetry tending creation has been made within the universe, and that has been assembling the universe in its symmetry tending creation form. This is how the symmetry tending creation works. We see it as a sin. I mean, we see the reality is not magic, but the same reality is an assemble of tiny process which we can call magic. And this is really amazing. The reality is what we see as a symmetry tending creation, but the symmetry tending creation itself is a tiny assemble of the Lord of infinite, non-symmetric, not infinite, but I mean a lot, uncountable, non-symmetric tending creations. This is how it works. So it really has, so the non-symmetric tending creation always dominates. And when we see how the non-symmetric tending creation, symmetry tending creation work, then we can actually understand that how the present can be the creator and the past can be the creation. In generally, we are psychologically, not ready to accept that a past can be the creation and present can be the creator. We only must know, we only we only accept that the past has to be the creator and the present has to be the creation. But in the case, as I explained, that when a god was asked to create a mango seed and he create the entire universe for it, the star systems for it, planets for it, and so until the mango seed gets manifested. Now that mango seed is the creator, and the universe has created itself under the cause of that mango seed, and the process has been just given a kick by God. The process has been started by a God. So the universe itself has been formed under the cause of that mango seed. So in such a process, the mango seed in the present becomes the creator, and the universe, how many years it would have taken, it maybe 14 billion years, no problem. But here the present seed, mango seed, which God created, here the present can be looked as nothing but the creator of the past itself, no matter how huge that time is, how large that time is. So here in this case, the mango seed, the universe has created itself under the cause of the mango seed, and the present has been creator of the past in this case. So this is how you can actually see the vision totally changes when you understand the difference between and what the symmetry tending, difference between the symmetry tending creation, non-symmetry tending creation, and knowing a fact that the symmetry tending creation is nothing but an assemble of tiny non-symmetry tending creations. It helps us ask the right questions, and when we ask the right questions, we do get the right answer. It's always better than asking wrong questions and getting the right answers. Asking right questions is very important. It helps us to look at the things in their clearest form. So this video was today. Today's video, the video number 3, was for understanding more about the non-symmetry and symmetry tending creation. In the next video, we're going to talk about more about the non-symmetry and symmetry tending creation again. We're going to talk about hyperspace, something new, and we're going to talk about the science of evidence. And yeah, so this is for today's video. Now many people ask me about whether it's always better to just watch this summarization videos or to read my book, The Next Level Observed Effect. Now I will suggest you must read this book, because see, as the author of this book, I don't actually read every page and then explain it to you. I'm just summarizing it. But to get every single meaning, to get things more clearer, you should always go with this book. The book is available on Amazon and various marketplaces worldwide, so you should go for it. And I will meet you in next video number 4.